My name is Josephine Mpuku Ngomalala. I'm a visual artist who is very interested in photography. My main job, as well as photography, is creating maps of Zambia, maps of Lusaka, maps of Livingstone and other towns in Zambia. I customize the maps to suit a client's needs. Yeah. Okay, I got into photography at the age of 16. I was gifted a camera by my brother. He had gone to study in Birmingham, so he sent me a camera, and I was very, very excited about it. That's when I started taking pictures, but I didn't do it professionally. I was doing it as a hobby, and I didn't have a chance to pursue it because I had to do other jobs. I got married, but now my children have grown, and I decided to take myself for a 7-week photography course last year, and I think from there I'm enjoying it very much. Yeah. Okay, my main area of interest in photography is human interest stories. I like to see pictures which bring out emotion, pictures which tell a story, pictures which speak to people. That is what I would like to focus on in photography, and that is what I mostly focus on. Okay, so for my project in Kalingalinga, I chose a seamstress who does chitenge fabrics. I also used to make chitenge outfits with my machine, and it just caught my eye, the vibrancy of the chitenges, which speaks about Zambia. And my area of interest was the tailor, because a tailor is a business that has been with us for so many years, and it was nice to see it in Kalingalinga. And this woman fascinated me because in her small shop, she creates so many different things. She uses patchwork to create bags. You wouldn't know it by looking at the shop, but she supplies the airport, she supplies tourists, she supplies international schools. So her story was so fascinating to me, and how she got into it. Apart from that, she was using an old machine. And I asked her how long she's had the machine, and she said to me it was her grandfather's. It had been passed on to her when the grandfather died in 2012, and the grandfather bought it in 1958, and so she has kept it in the same way, and she has kept the chair in the same way, and she's making a business out of it. So that was quite a fascinating story to me. It's beautiful. I'm very, very, very much inspired. I didn't know what to expect when I was coming for the workshop, but it has really opened my eyes. There are so many things that I didn't know. And I think for me, it has taught me how to tell a story better, because I was taking the pictures, but how to tell a story. I think the facilitator brought it out so well for me personally, and I think that is a lot for me. I've learned how to choose images, what to focus on, and many other things I've learned in the workshop. And just being in the workshop with diverse minds, young people, older people, it just brought a lot of connection, and I could see that I've learned a lot from each and every person who was in the workshop. And also, it has also inspired me to start a magazine, which I think is the first of its kind, just profiling photographers and just showcasing what they can do, because there's so much that Zambian photographers are doing, but we don't see it in a magazine. We see it on Instagram, but we'd like to make something which people can keep and take away for years to come. I would like to see a lot of support towards photography, but I would really like to see a museum for photography in Zambia. That I would really love to see, because we don't have it. I visited a photographic museum in Dublin, and I was very, very interested in how it was. It was not big, it was a small one, but it was specifically for photographers, and that made it so beautiful. I would like to see that in Zambia. And yeah, I think that's one of the main things. And I'd just like to see a lot of support to our photographers, because a lot of people are keeping their work to themselves, because putting it on social media brings them fear that it will be used by someone else. But if we can have a gallery, it will be so much more secure. Yeah. Thank you. I hope that was good.